Let's get at it. De'Aaron Fox has it on the outside. Anunoby Garden. Foul. Karl Anthony Towns picks up his second against Wemby. Yeah, that's not a great way to start. You can't start fouling on the first possession. Wemby, mid-range, misses. Anunoby, rebound, Brunson. Brunson's got the ball. Dancing around, passes it off to Hart, back to Brunson. Up to Cat. Brunson coming around, setting a screen for Anunoby. Cat kicks it. Anunoby kicks it back out. Hart to Brunson to Hart. Misses. Castle, Brunson, mid-range. Wemby coming up. Loses it. Out of bounds. Karl Anthony Knicks ball. Brunson's got it. Brunson against Champagnie. Kicks it to Towns. Kicks it to Anunoby. Anunoby's fouled. Anunoby's had the ball under the hoop a couple times. Normally, you see him just kind of power through, put it in, put the shot off the glass. You can definitely tell they're worried about Wemby. You know, once they hesitate for a second, they're like, now I can't put it up. Wemby's only got 9 points, but he's got 3 blocks already. You know, he's a force, whether it's offensive or defensive. Wemby's covering Hart. The Knicks look stagnant. They're having trouble getting open. Kick it out to Anunoby. Ugly 3. Misses. Vassell comes up, gets the rebound. Castle kicks it. Champagnie. Fox. Wemby's got it. Towns fouled, but I don't think that was a foul. That's tough. That's tough. Wemby shooting the first free throw. Makes it. Yeah. He fouled. That was tough, but he fouled. I mean, they've let play like that go already this game. I'm surprised they didn't continue to let it go, but he fouled for sure. Wemby hits the second free throw. They lead by 9. Bridges has it, bringing it up. Cat kicks it to Brunson. Brunson comes around the corner. Got it on the top of the key. Anunoby. Mid-range. Misses. Wow. The Knicks can't buy a bucket right now. They are struggling. Champagnie. Oh, wow. So, Cat just got away with a push on Wemby and Wembanyama, but they're letting it ride. Give some, take some. Champagnie airballed that, though. That's considering he's got 15 early. You don't expect that. Brunson's coming around the corner. They're doubling him immediately, and then they drop it. Brunson's got him mid-range. Air ball. Oof. Brunson is 5 of 16 from the field. He had a little run there where he looked unstoppable, but he is struggling. Castle just... Wow, 11 points. Anunoby stripped out of bounds. They say stays with the Knicks. Castle's doubled. Got Hart. Got Cat. Throws up the floater. Tough bucket. Anunoby's got it. Kicks it to Hart. Hart's tripped by Wembanyama. Man. Karl Anthony Towns just drained another bucket. Wemby shooting more free throws. Man, they called SGA a free throw merchant all year, and Wemby's shooting a lot of free throws tonight. Ah, come on. They called him for having a hand on him, and it wasn't even on him, it was coming off of him, Oh, man. He makes both free throws. Score's still 61-50. Brunson's got it. Coming around the screen. Kicks it out to Towns. Towns to Bridges. Bridges coming around the corner. Kicks it out. Anunoby around the corner. Waits. Anunoby just... Wow. The Knicks they're having a lot of trouble. Castle, 3. Miss. The Knicks can't buy a bucket. It's just disgusting at this point. Fox driving. Miss. Castle comes up, puts it back. Tough. Mikal Bridges has it. Kicks it to Brunson. Brunson, 3. Miss. Stop. What are the Knicks doing right now? Foul. Knicks foul to break up the alley-oop. Champagny gets a rebound off a Wemby miss. Castle wide open 3. Miss. The 3-point shooting in this game's been bad. Really, really bad. Spurs are already in the bonus. 7 minutes left in the quarter. Knicks kicking it around. Hart has it. Kicks it out to Brunson. 3. Another miss. Another miss. Harper. 2. Miss. Wemby. Rebound. Out of bounds. Knicks ball. Spurs ball. Spurs ball. Wemby's hitting the bench. Cornette's coming back in. Wemby's bouncing a little funny. Wemby's he's moving a little ginger there. Knicks have to make a play. Spurs ball. Champagny, 3. Miss. Cornette, rebound. Towns, steal. Kicks it up to Hart. Bounce pass. Bridges. Fouled. Taking a timeout. Knicks are shooting free throws when we come back. This is disgusting by the Knicks. I mean, this run is going to cost them the game. You have to substitute. Like, I get your starters are your guys. Alvarado's had some burst. Shamet hasn't done much. You gotta have somebody else on this team that can make a shot right now. Anunoby looks like he's not even here. He looks like a pure role player right now, and like he's a guy I've seen score points before. I don't understand why you're not setting him up. Some pick and rolls with Cat and Anunoby. Like you can't tell me that they're not allowed to do that. It just doesn't make any sense. And then Brunson, stop shooting. Start setting people up. Take some easy basket shots while Wemby's not on the court. Driving kicks, mid-range, like whatever. Something other than these terrible shots that you're taking. I get that you're hurting already, your ankle, your knee. All the more reason to start dishing. They're doubling you on every play, just about, act like it. This has been an insane game. All right, Wemby went to the bench limping. He had a little collision with Josh Hart. Doesn't look like much. He said he's fine. We'll see. I don't think anybody's fine at this point in the season. I think everyone's hurting, but Wemby. Oh my goodness. Bridges misses the first free throw. They're cursed. The Knicks are just absolutely cursed. Wemby's 13 points, 2 for 10, 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Mikal Bridges played 22 minutes and has 4 points. Hits the second free throw. Castle's got the ball on the 3-point line. He's got Cat on him. Kicks out to Harper. Harper on Bridges. Driving, kicking. Easy bucket. Harper's a star, man. Oh my God. He made Bridges look small. 14 points, 5 for 7. Harper's already cooking. 20 years old, guys. 20 years old. Play your young bulls. Bridges comes around mid range. Puts too much arc on it. What is going on here? Count the bucket. Lucky bounce. Looks like it's going to go against Harper. Harper picks up his second foul. Dude's a star. It's a veteran move by Josh Hart. Hart from the free throw line hits the free throw. 11-point game. Wemby's looking like he's moving around, testing the legs. Castle kicks off, jump shot, easy two. Clear push off. They let it go though. Brunson's got it. Deuce McBride kicks it to Shamet. Kicks it to Towns. Towns to Shamet. Layup. Easy two. Spurs got it. Castle coming around the corner. Kicks it out. Harper. 3. Misses. Josh Hart. Rebound. Coming up the floor. Gives it to McBride. Gives it to Towns. Towns driving. Easy 2 and 1. And 1. Cornette. Yeah, there's such a disparity between Cornette and Wemby. You know, Cat becomes a totally different player. All night with Wemby on the floor, Cat looks like a, you know, a small forward on him. You know, he looks like just a different player. Gets around the corner on Cornette. Cornette's fumbling. No chance to make it up. No chance to block it. Push him in the back. Easy 2 points and 1. Cat's up to 12 points, 5 for 11. Not having a bad night, though. Not having a bad night so far. And he hits the free throw. We got it down to 8. Harper's bringing it up. Harper looks so confident. Kicks it out to De'Aaron Fox. Champagny sets a screen. Champagny has it. Comes around the corner. Thinking about it. Towns blocks it. Shamet got it. Hart got it. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson around the corner. 2 points. Easy. Easy 6-point game. That's exactly what the Knicks needed right there. 7-0 run in the last minute. Attacking the backup big. San Antonio missing a couple shots. That's all it takes. Yeah, you got to remember, Cat's still a big guy, dude. You can't put up floaters in his face like that. He's going to block them. Amazing Euro floater. Just disgusting from Brunson. You can definitely tell the Knicks have been on a break. You can absolutely tell that the Knicks have been on a break. Waiting on these guys to come back. Wemby's back on the court. It'll be interesting to see how he's moving. He's already moving pretty well. We'll see. Kicks it out Champagny. Champagny thinking about a pass. Kicks it to Harper. Harper with an unbelievable reverse lay behind the... I don't even know what I just saw. Harper's unbelievable. Brunson, 3, miss. Wemby, rebound. Wemby is, he's moving funny. Oh, Hart with a steal. De'Aaron Fox with a really, really bad pass. Shamet, 3, drains it. 5-point game. Harper is just, he is unbelievable. De'Aaron Fox has it, coming into the paint, kicks it out to Harper. Airballs the 3. I ain't even mad at him. Harper's been so good. He's been so good. Brunson has it. Kicks it back to Hart. Kicks it to Brunson. Kicks it to McBride. Misses the 3-pointer. Towns rebound and up and in. 3-point game. After all of this, they're back within 3. 12-2 run in the last 2:30. Brunson playing defense. Shamet. Oh, not playing defense. De'Aaron Fox with a disgusting corner, top of the key, step back 2-pointer. Just, oh. Brunson, open, kicks it out to Hart, going against Wemby. That works most time. Not this time. Shamet, 5 seconds. Thinking about it. Hart, 3, in and out. Towns, rebound, and 1. Karl Anthony Towns is waking up. He's waking up for sure. It's a 3-point game with a chance to make it 2. Josh Hart. I mean, you've had a really, really spotty career from 3, but now would be a really good time to start hitting 1 or 2 of them here and there. Keldon Johnson had Cat hooked that entire time. The entire time. $17 points for Towns. Comes to the free throw line. Crowd's letting him have it. Makes it. Both teams in the bonus 2-point game. Spurs are bringing it up. Fox has it. Wemby's still moving a little funky. I don't know. Maybe he's faking, but he just looks like he's moving different. Fox, layup, in and out. Shamet, rebound. Brunson ends up with it. Back to Shamet. Shamet's dancing around with it. Kicks it out to Towns. Towns, deep 3. What the hell are you doing? Spurs nearly turn it over. Get lucky. Great defense from the Knicks. Unbelievable defense. And a travel on the Spurs. The Knicks defense right there. They're switching, their movement. That Spurs passed the ball beautifully. The Knicks were there every time. Wemby pushes Brunson. Oh my God. Wemby has 2 fouls. Brunson has it. He's dribbling. He's dancing around mid-range. All net. 71 up. And then McBride blocks Keldon Johnson's shot. Smack that shit into the second row. Champagne's been great offensively, but defensively, Brunson's going to get what he wants. He's 7 for 21 from the field, but, you know. Oh, Spurs get a wide open 2. Cut to the basket. Easy dunk. Brunson's got it, directing traffic. Shamet comes up, screens. Harrison Barnes on Brunson. Brunson takes it to the mid-range. Foul. He threw up the oop to Mitchell Robinson. They made the bucket, but they called the foul on the floor. He's shooting free throws. Spurs are fumbling. They looked so good early on. So good early on. It's unbelievable, you know, the difference right now between where they are and where they are now. The Spurs just... Harper's been amazing, and everyone else has just been spotty. Champagnie had a good run. They're not really giving him the ball anymore. Oh. Yeah, Wemby fouled. They're not calling anything on Wemby tonight. They're letting him play. 16 points for Brunson. A very, very quiet, ugly 16 points. Makes the second free throw. Tied up at 73. Fox has the ball, bringing it down. Hart's waiting for him. Wemby sets a screen. Hart gets in. Kick it out to Harper. Harper's got McBride all over him. Kicks it out to Wemby. 3-pointer. No good. Josh Hart, rebound. Kicks it to Brunson. Knicks have a chance for the lead here. Brunson's on fire right now. He's feeling it. Oh, he misses the 2. He's feeling it. He's going. He's finding his spots. Fox drives. Fouled. 107 left in the third. Fox is shooting free throws. Shamet with his third foul. Fox has 6. He's 3 for 11. I've seen him dribble a lot tonight, but I really have not seen him hit anything. Like I said, all these guys are hurt. You know, it's not a surprise. Everyone's hurting. The Spurs just had a brutal 7-game series with Oklahoma. The Knicks have been on the couch for a week and a half. I know they're playing pickup, whatever, but it's not the same. The Spurs came out and hit them in the mouth early. I mean, the Knicks went on a good little run. They gave it their best shot, and then the Spurs just showed exactly who they were. But this last run, you know, putting Cornette on the floor gave the Knicks that little burst that they were looking for. But Brunson, it's a 1-point lead right now. Brunson's looking to come up and take the lead. You know, they're in attack mode all the way right now. Brunson right through the double team. Tries to feed it to Robinson. Robinson just doesn't. He's just not good at basketball. Robinson was looking for the rebound. He wasn't looking for the pass. Vassell comes around the corner. Kicks it out to Wemby. Wemby got Robinson on him. Robinson gets lost in traffic. Wemby dunks it. Again, Robinson is a liability. It's amazing that you had Hart out there on Wemby and Nyama, and he wasn't doing this shit. Knicks down 3, 17 on the clock. 3-second difference between the shot and the game clock. Hart ends up with it. Mid-range, doesn't take it. Kicks it out to McBride. Tough 3. 9 seconds left on the clock. Spurs bringing it up. Wemby's got it. Wemby, 3 seconds. 3-pointer. No good. Knicks have it. Tie game. Alvarado's in. McBride's in. Brunson on the bench. Cat's on Fox. Towns. Knicks ball. Shamit's got an easy too. Made it look easy. Fox bringing it up. Knicks are playing some mean defense right now. Little zone man hybrid. They're kind of doubling where they need to. Fox comes around the corner. Probably fouled. Wemby gets the rebound. Fouled. Ball goes in and out. Really close to being an and one. Alvarado gets his third foul. Wemby at the line again. Putting up the first one. Misses. He was 8 for 8 before that. 8 for 9 now. New York's still up 2, 78-76. Wemby thinking about it. Getting ready to put up his second. Hits the second. Kick it into Alvarado. Alvarado's bringing it up. Kicks it to Anunoby. Anunoby around a cat screen. Staying on the outside. Alvarado's got it again. Kicks it to Anunoby. Anunoby trying to get around the corner. Kicks it to Alvarado. Alvarado's going to have to take a shot. No time left. Misses. Anunoby gets pushed in the back. Foul on the floor. Going to stay with New York. Third on De'Aaron Fox. Knicks got it. Cat's got it. Brings it out to Anunoby. Anunoby's only got 5 seconds. Driving. Easy layup. See, this is what I'm talking about. Where has he been this entire game? He makes it look so easy. You know, Wemby's on the court. Kick it out. Harrison Barnes comes around the corner. Kicks it to Wemby. Wemby. Cat all over him. Misses. Cat rebound. Gives it to Alvarado. Knicks up 3. Driving. Alvarado's got it. Kicks it off to Cat. Cat dribbling the ball. Back out to Alvarado. Back to Anunoby. 10 seconds on the clock. Anunoby driving. Floating. He was more worried about the foul. Quit yelling at the refs. Get down the floor. Kick it out to Castle. Vassell. Misses. Wemby. Rebound. Puts it back. Wemby's too big. Too big. Knicks got it. Up 1. Anunoby. Corner. 3. Splash. You got to get Anunoby involved. I don't know why they haven't been doing that sooner. He's got to be involved. You know, they're giving a lot of these shots to Shamet, Alvarado, McBride. Castle puts up 2. Tough bucket. You know, they're giving all these shots to these young guards because Brunson's not in, but you've got Cat, you've got Bridges, you've got Anunoby, you know, you've got Josh Hart. I know Josh Hart doesn't do much offensively, but, like, he's got to step up with the rotation you're working with right now. Anunoby, 3. Bang. Now they're up 5. Just like that. Anunoby is single-handedly leading the Brunsonless minutes right now. Like, that's exactly what New York needed. New York almost gets a steal. Vassell kicks it out to Castle. Castle open. Three-pointer, drains it. Castle hasn't hit nothing all night. He needed that. We got a timeout. You know, it just drives me insane. You watch New York all year, and Anunoby, someone who's paid, no timeout on the floor. What was the whistle? Alvarado bringing it up. You know, you see Anunoby play all year, and he plays well, but he plays in spots. You know, when he was with Toronto, he was supposed to be a guy. You know, they traded good assets to go get Anunoby, and, you know, he's just not doing anything. 5 seconds left. Alvarado, floater. Very Maxey-like, but he misses. Wemby, Fox, kick out. Vassell, 3, misses. Wemby is all over Karl Anthony Towns' back. Castle, 3, misses. Towns gets the rebound, kicks it. McBride driving, missed it. Castle with the rebound. Fox. Oh, Barnes, 3. Vassell puts it up after putting a player on the ground. They're just... The refs are a little weird in this one. You know, I don't want to say they're steering the game because they're not. Spurs have definitely taken a ton more free throws, but that's because New York's playing such physical defense. You know, they're getting fouls a lot more. So, you know, this is getting a little spotty, though. It seems like they're not calling anything on Wemby. They're not blowing the whistle, anything negative about him. You know, and you're seeing Knicks players on the floor a lot. You know, I doubt all of them are legitimate, but, you know, with as many guys as you're seeing on the floor, you expect to hear some more whistles, and the refs just are not having it. They're not. Good game, though. Tight game. It's going to go down to the wire. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of this. New York doesn't back down defensively. They're running like a weird zone man hybrid, kind of going back and forth depending on who has the ball. It's been very, very impressive to watch. Even their second unit, you know, what little second unit they put in the game, go out there and do a good job with it. Outside of Mitchell Robinson, he's got to be a liability at this point. You got to keep him off the court as much as possible. You know, Anunoby was leading the Brunsonless minutes, and then Castle hits a 3, and next thing you know, it's getting out of hand. And then the whistles, and so here we are. Hopefully in the fourth quarter they get a little more even with their whistle, or they just quit, you know, swallow it all together, because it's been a good game. You know, we don't really need the refs stopping it every 5 seconds. I'd like to see what these guys can do after a couple minutes of no stoppage, let them run for a little while. Wemby definitely looks like he's struggling a little. He's hurting. I don't think he's hurt, but he's feeling something right now. He's definitely feeling something. All right, we're back. Brunson's bringing it up. Tie game, 86 up. 7.5 on the clock. Brunson driving, easy two. Makes it look way too easy. Brunson's got 19, 8 for 23. Wemby is on the bench. Dylan Harper has it. Got a bucket and a foul. Looked like he went out of bounds for a second. Harper went right around Bridges, though. Bridges put hands on him. Didn't matter. Left-handed. Lay. Finish. Oh, didn't count the basket. Called the foul before the bucket. Castle. Hart. Rebound. Driving. Brunson. Fouled. And kicked. Ugh. Brunson took a shot. Brunson, man, he had a shot at an and one. Champagny was smart there. He made sure the second foul was hard enough so the basket didn't go in. Brunson's looking to put the first one up now. Swish. One down, one to go. New York leads by 3. All right, Brunson's coming up to the line, looking for his second. Brunson's shooting 84% from the free throw line in the playoffs. Drains the second. 4-point game, 6:52 on the clock. Dylan Harper bringing it up, leading the crew in the fourth quarter. What a surprise. Drives it out to Vassell. Vassell throws it away. Hart tips it. Brunson steals it. Brunson driving. Left-hand layup. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. 92-86. Knicks up. Knicks are driving. Knicks are running it right now. They're playing awesome defense. All their playmakers are working right now. Brunson's really carrying the load. Mikal Bridges hasn't done too much. Anunoby's had a little run. Karl Anthony Towns has had a little run. Mitchell Robinson looks pretty unplayable, but somehow they're still, finding a way to win his minutes for the most part. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable game so far. I expect the whole series to be like this. I really do. I don't think anything's going to change. I think every single game's going to be a dogfight. Showing the new Scary Movie trailer. It's hilarious. What do you guys think so far? How you liking the game? How we doing tonight? How we doing? It's a great opportunity for Brunson to completely take the game over. All right, we're back. Harper bringing it up again. Holy shit, there was a fan on the floor. What the fuck are we doing? No way. There was a fan on the floor. That's wild. He tried so hard to take a picture with one of the players. What the fuck just happened? Yeah, the Knicks had a steal there. That's bullshit. I'd be pissed if I was them. It looks like they're going to call a jump ball because the fan fucked it up. The Knicks had the steal, but fan ran on the court. At least he wasn't naked. I didn't have to see nobody's ass. He was on the court for so long. What are we doing? Look at Mitchell Robinson's face. He's like, who the fuck is this guy? That was hilarious. So they're going to call a jump ball. And because Wemby's 17 fucking feet tall, of course he's going to get it. That's not very fair. Anybody but Wemby can do the jump ball. How about that? And then the surprise, the Spurs got it. Kick out, Champagny, 3, air ball. Oh no. Brunson's got it. Is it time for Brunson to cook? Oh my goodness. Oh. And easy too. It's an 8-point game. Brunson is cooking. He's just controlling where Champagny is. Like, all right, so I know during the regular season he foul baits a lot. But this thing that Brunson does, excuse me, this thing that Brunson does where he puts the guy in his back pocket and he chooses where he's going to go based on where the guy rolls. It's just so clean. It's so fucking clean. He makes it look so easy. Oh my God, Wemby traveled. If the Spurs drop one at home, we're going to have a real conversation here. Mitchell Robinson played some good defense there. Yeah, Wemby definitely traveled. Like I said earlier, though, Mitchell Robinson has the mass. Spurs deflected out of bounds, stays with the Knicks. You know, Robinson has the mass to keep Wemby from gaining momentum. It's just a matter of if they use it or not. 8-point game, 5:37 left in the fourth. Mitchell Robinson's got it. Waiting for Brunson to go. He can't even throw the ball to Brunson right, dude. Brunson, mid-range, misses. Fox got the rebound. Fox is bringing it up. He's got Hart on him. Hart pokes it loose. Hart's got the ball. Slow down. Chill. They're waiting for everyone to come back up. Resetting. Shamit's got it. Coming around the corner, kicks it to Hart. Hart coming around the corner, thinking about it. Kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges, mid-range, tough shot. Bridges couldn't hit water out of if he fell out of a boat tonight. Jesus Christ. Wemby, 3, money. Timeout. Wemby, 3, just unbelievable. Wemby's got 21. Step back. Mitchell Robinson wasn't expecting it. He was way too far up. We're going to take a timeout. Good game. It's getting close again. Who do you guys think's taking this one? Brunson is cooking. He had a tough first half, but he had a mean run in the third quarter. He's got a little run going in the fourth. All right, we're back. We're back. Bridges on the bench, Robinson on the bench, Hart's bringing the ball up. Looks like OG Anunoby, Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Shamet. I expect this is going to be the lineup. They're probably going to want to run as much as possible, rotate Hart. And Bridges hasn't really been shit offensively. Mid-range, Brunson, in and out. Harper got the rebound. Harper's bringing it up, kicks it out to Castle, kicks it to Wemby. Wemby on Cat. Wemby, big miss. Gets his own rebound. Lucky rebound, too, at that. Kicks it out to Harper, kicks it to Castle. Champagnie, 7 seconds. Kicks it to Wembanyama, corner three. Miss. Spurs, rebound. Throws it out of bounds, but somehow got a foul. Champagnie threw it out of bounds. He's going to get free throws out of that, but I don't know how. He was not shooting that. He did the old James Harden fake and rip. Be a good fisherman. $15 points in the first half. He's had 2 shots in the second half and missed them both. Hits his first free throw. 4-point game. 4 minutes left. He's got one more free throw coming. Looks like Harper's coming off the floor. I don't like that in the last 4 minutes. If you're Spurs, you got to keep Harper on the floor. I'm not letting Harper leave the floor for nothing. Take a break for a minute, but you're coming right back in. Fox hasn't been nothing. Castle's been spotty. Vassell's been... Champagnie misses the second free throw. San Antonio's 17 from 22 from the line. They got to hit their shots. Cat setting a screen for Brunson. Brunson's got Fox on him. Kicks it to Shamet. Shamet's wide open in the paint. Dances around. Kicks it back to Anunoby. Anunoby from the mid-range. Ugly shot. Miss. Hart's on the floor. Spurs are running. They got numbers. They slow down. Wemby's got it. Kicks it to Castle. Back to Wemby. Wemby driving on Towns. Puts a shoulder into him. Got the foul. And one. I don't know what Towns was thinking. You got to be stopped to get a charge, Bubba. He's sitting there running with him and thinks if he hits the deck, he's going to get a charge. That ain't how it works, boss. You don't put hands all over him. He bumped Wemby and then fouled him on the way down. Yeah. Yeah, Cat's not a great actor. Great bucket from Wemby, though. Went down at the end, but great bucket. 2-point game. Wemby shooting a free throw. Got a chance to bring it down to 1. 3:24 left in the quarter. Wemby shoots. Hits it. 1-point game. Knicks ball. 3:21 and counting. Spurs are on a 7-0 run over the last 250. Knicks need a basket. Brunson kicks it to Towns. Towns kicks it. Anunoby back to Brunson. Sets a screen. He's got Champagnie on him. He's had success. Mid-range. Top of the key. Miss. Knicks need a bucket in a big way right now. San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama. Miss. Hart gets the rebound. A lot of action there. Shamit. 3. Miss. Hart. Rebound. Kicks it. Towns. Brunson. Brunson got driving. Floating. Misses. Wemby with the rebound. De'Aaron Fox has it. Spurs are slowing things down. Kicks it out. Vassell, 3. Miss. Rebound. Spurs. Wemby. Fouled again. Going to the free throw line. Shooting more free throws. Wemby has 13 free throws. He's about to shoot 2 more. 15 free throws through this game. And yes, there have been a few earned ones, but he did not hit him in the back. He like that right there. I'm challenging that. You know, that's unbelievable. Wemby's got 24. Looking for 2 more. Drains the first one. The Knicks have to answer. The Knicks have to answer. If they don't do something here, it's over. The Spurs have completely flipped this game on its head. The Knicks are begging the Spurs to just take this game. Amazing defense. The Knicks have been on them all night. But the Wemby free throws are too much, and he makes the second. Spurs 1-point lead. Brunson's got it. 2:14 left. 9-0 run in the last 4 minutes. Knicks are very lucky it's not worse than that. Brunson's got Champagnie on him. Comes into the mid-range. Kicks it. Anunoby open 3. Misses. Brunson keeps it alive. Brunson 3. Drains it. 2-point lead. Brunson with an unbelievable effort there. He's got 28 points, 11 for 30. Wemby's got the ball. Fox around the corner, mid-range, miss. Hart, rebound, kicks it to Brunson. They need another Brunson bucket here. A 3 here could really hurt the Spurs. Can't turn it over. Can't have a shot clock violation. Brunson's got it. Doubled. 8 seconds. Mikal Bridges. Fox got called for a foul, but Mikal Bridges didn't know what to do with the ball. He ended up with it with 5 seconds left, and he did not know what to do with it. Bridges he's got to go to the bench. I'm bringing in Alvarado. I'm bringing in anybody else. Bridges has not been good enough defensively or offensively to be on the court tonight. He hits the first free throw. That's a 3-point game for New York, 98-95. 1:11 left. Bridges has one more. You really got to hit this. Brunson puts it up. Or Bridges puts it up. 4-point game. We got Castle bringing it up. Hart guarding. Hart's all over Castle. All over him. Kicks it out to Wemby. Cat's on Wemby. Wemby loses it. Hart. He's going to choose to take the clock down. They had a chance at an open 2. Hart decides to bring it down. Run the clock. 13 on the game clock. 45 on the big clock. Brunson's got it. Dribbling. Mid-range. Floater. Gets it. 6-point game. Brunson with an unbelievable clutch bucket. Unbelievable bucket. Hart's got it. Kicks it to Wemby. Wemby 3. Misses. Anunoby rebound. Fouled. That's it. That might be game right there. That might be game. Knicks are making noise in this stadium. There are Knicks fans all over this stadium. Both teams in the bonus. Anunoby shooting free throws. 6-point game. 30 seconds left. Anunoby shooting 85% in the playoffs this year. Drains the first one. Shamet's in. Towns goes to the bench. I'm not really sure why. You got 30 seconds left. You're taking your big off the court. I guess the thought process is they're probably shooting threes, but I'm not really sure why you're bringing Cat off the court. Anunoby hits the second free throw. It's an 8-point game. Castle's bringing it up. Spurs are playing with pace. Fox has it. Thinking about a shot. Out of bounds. Spurs ball. 20.7 left. Spurs got to do something now. You got to pull the trigger. You have to pull the trigger and you have to foul. You have 20 seconds left. You're both in the bonus. They're challenging the call, and the Knicks might actually have a shot at it. Brunson is it though. He was the difference in this game. I mean, Cat had a little run, and Anunoby had a little run. But Brunson he did not look good early. He was rough through parts of this game, but he is definitely putting his stamp on this game. 26 points. He is single-handedly holding it together. For the Spurs, I feel like Wemby was not nearly aggressive enough. He was missing a lot of buckets, getting a lot of free throws. He's relying on the free throws too much. His team didn't hit enough shots. The Spurs look tired. They look tired, and the Knicks look like a team that hasn't played a game in a week or so. Simple as that. Knicks probably going to take this one. As for the Knicks, taking one in San Antonio, huge. San Antonio's not ready for Madison Square Garden. As a Sixers fan, I know exactly what that stadium is. I know exactly what they're about. The Spurs are not ready to go to New York. They're not ready at all. Credit to the Knicks defense. Wow, the Knicks might get this. They might get this. And if they get this, it's game over. It's over right now. I think they give it to the Spurs because it's too hard to tell, but Shamet made a hell of a play. Oh, shit, they give it to the Knicks. San Antonio's charged a timeout. Knicks retain possession. This is game. That's got to be game. I mean, the Spurs either start fouling immediately, excuse me, or you call game. It's simple as that. Knicks are going to call a timeout, figure out what they want to do. Pass the ball to Brunson. Let him shoot free throws. Brunson's had a hell of a game. Hell of a game. Big time play. Very, very impressive game. Very, very impressive. What do you guys think? What you think about the game? You guys surprised? I'm definitely surprised. I thought San Antonio was going to come out with a lot more aggression. A lot more aggression. Champagnie had a hell of a game. Quiet in the second half, but you expect someone else to pick up that slack. You got enough guys. Harper had a hell of a game, but you take him off the court with like 4 minutes left, and we haven't seen him. It's just, that's the one thing about the Spurs coaching staff that's going to drive me fucking insane, is Harper has done nothing but show you and show you and show you. Offense, defense, passing, scoring, rebounding, whatever he has to do, Harper's done it all. and you take them off the court and you keep them off the court. It's unbelievable right now. And Champagny had a good first half, hasn't had a great second half. Brunson is targeting him specifically on these ISOs. You bring Harper back in. You bring Harper back in. The Knicks are not a team that you have to be scared of playing three guards against. They play wings everywhere. You're not gonna get Brunson, or you're not gonna get Bridges. Destroying all your guards. You're not. It don't make sense from the Spurs. You can tell that the coach is young. Anunoby hits the first. Of course, the Knicks are gonna take this one. Brunson had 3 in the first, 8 in the second, 6 in the third, 13 in the fourth, 30 for the game. Big time from Brunson tonight. Big time from Brunson. Anunoby hits the second. That's a 10-point game. 20 seconds left. Castle's bringing it up. Hart's still playing defense. Wemby's got it. Wemby kicks. Champagny doesn't hit the 3. Rebound. Give it to Brunson. That's game. That's game. All right, guys. New York takes game 1. I know a lot of people that are going to be losing their minds over this. The referees all night. That's going to be a big thing we're going to have to talk about. Brunson still bitching at the referees. Still bitching at Scott Foster. You guys got the win. Yeah, they didn't call everything you want them to call. Y'all won. That was a hell of a defensive performance from the Knicks. The Knicks all night, no matter who was on the floor, the defense was flawless. You can tell everything they do starts with defense. Mikal Bridges had a shit night. Towns looked up and down, had a good little run there. Anunoby came alive late. I expect more from him moving forward. Brunson got better and better as the game went on, took more control as the game went on. Dylan Harper is the Spurs MVP tonight. He did everything for them, and then they just took him off the court for the last 4 minutes. Makes no sense to me. All in all, great game, though. Great game. I look forward to talking more about this tomorrow. We'll get back on here. I'll probably end up watching the game again quietly, where I'm not having to talk through the whole thing. Pay attention a little bit harder, and then we'll come back here and we'll do a video, and we'll talk about everything we saw tonight. For Knicks fans, good game. Winning 1 in San Antonio is big for you guys. I think San Antonio is going to struggle in New York, so for them to have a chance, they need to get hot. They need to get hot, and they need to steal one in New York, because otherwise New York's going to flip home field advantage, and it's going to change the landscape of everything. So good game. Exactly what I expected, an absolute dogfight. I'm glad to see the refs are still, for the most part, holding their whistle. Look forward to seeing you guys again, man. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. Check out the content. Subscribe. Ring the bell. We're going to be back doing this through the finals. Into next football season, we're going to be doing a bunch of games. Anything I have available, I'm going to cover. All the Eagles games we're going to cover. 76ers at the beginning of next year. Maybe some MLB, maybe some hockey if the demand is there. But it's going to depend on you guys. Let me know what y'all are interested in seeing, and we'll be back and we'll be doing more of it. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys.